All right, last week I put up a video how to teach your dog to bark on command, whether it's for protection, to scare people, or use it just as a trick. So today I'm going to show you something crazy, right? Advancing this to a whole other level. So I'm going to step back for a sec and show you what last time we did with Khaleesi, the Malinois. So here we taught her how to excessively bark at a ball on command.
Luch. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then we were doing her heeling backwards while giving the command to bark at the ball, while walking backwards and heel down the yard. Good. And today, we're going to take it to a whole new level. So, the first one I'm going to show you is the owner is going to have Khaleesi come in, and he's going to have her back away from him, backwards a little bit, throw the ball on the floor, and she's going to be told to go backwards, reversing down the field while barking at the ball 2 houses away. I mean, so this is taking things to the extreme. So, I mean, this dog is just awesome. So here you're going to see the drastic version of Khaleesi going backwards when the owner tells her to go back, and bark at the ball at the same time while she's going all the way back.
Yeah. Reverse. Yeah. Back. Up. Z. Back. 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 Tell me when. Back. Back.
Good.
Yes. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good job.
I mean, very difficult. I mean, that is extremely difficult to do. The dog dying for the ball, the owner nowhere near on the other side of the ball, and the dog has to control itself, contain its emotions, and just be patient while going all the way back and staying on track until released to get the ball. So many things going on there, and the dog, you know, trusting where it's going backwards. Very difficult. I mean, that's as high level stuff you're going to get. Now, the next exercise. This might not seem that complicated, but this exercise is definitely harder than heeling backwards while barking at the ball in a straight line with the owner. So when you're doing a backwards walking, the dog has the body to follow as it's going back. Still very difficult exercise. But this time, we're going to have the owner walk in a circle around the ball while facing it, and she's going to have to skip sideways to stay with the body and follow the momentum of the owner's body and bark at the ball at the same time. This is one of the hardest exercises to have a dog do really well, because the moment the owner starts moving, the dog has to quickly find the momentum and close the gap, not knowing whether the owner's going to stay still or move. So this one's a really hard one and tricky one while doing a full circle around the ball, going sideways facing it. So a lot harder, again, than that straight line walking backwards and following the owner in heel. Again, very difficult. Not as difficult as this exercise. So here's Khaleesi performing it for one of the first times she's ever done it.
Circle. Tick, 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 tick. Right there. Stay right there. Go backwards 1 step and tick. Okay. Right there. Let her have it.
Yes! Good girl.
One step. Right. Go backwards. Now. And then, right.
Good job.
I mean, fantastic, right? So, I mean, she's not fluent at it. We just threw it at her. And for Khaleesi and the owner, this is going to be a very important exercise. So the walking backwards with the owner in heel and this circling the ball and barking at it, these are going to be very important for those two because of our protection coming. So we want the ultimate of control in a dog, to be patient, hold its emotions, because in protection, it's the same thing. If the dog, Khaleesi, loves the ball, I mean, she is fanatical about that ball. It's very difficult for her to hold herself and her emotions and stay steady instead of just jumping at the ball and grabbing it because she loves that ball so much. So this is prepping us for her protection game to control herself, stay in the game, stay focused, even though she wants to go forward and do the things, you know, that we don't want her to do. So in protection, when we have a decoy out there and we tell her to stay in heel with no leashes on, we want her to stay focused and stay in the game, but hold herself and not fly out of control and off the handle because she's emotional. That's where dog training takes itself to the highest levels in all aspects. So if a dog, when they're highly emotional, can control themselves and stay in the game while being highly emotional, you have a very, very reliable dog, right? In obedience or whatever, protection, in the whole training game. So for us, we're using this to our advantage to just gain the maximum control over Khaleesi before her harder tests come in protection work. Hope you enjoyed that. Just wanted to give you a quick look at the advancement that we added in 1 week since the last video of how to teach your dog to bark on command. So, till next time, Miami Dog Whisperer.